Tonight's competition is pure pub chaos. Creamy cookie sweetness versus Irish barroom legend. Hey guys, Tom here. Welcome back to the Underground. Today we haven't visited this in a while, but we're going to get back to the shootout. We only have a couple of matches left in the second round, so it's important that we get this done so we can get on to the, I don't know if it'll be quarterfinals at this point. I don't know what the math is, but we'll figure it out. So there's only 4 in here, so I'm going to pick them out and we're going to match them up. But before I do that, remember, subscribe to the Underground, smash that like button, share the show, whatever, if you with anybody you know that likes good times, good cocktails, good fun, bar stories, whatever. We have it all. So make sure, I got number 1 here, make sure anybody you know that's into good bar culture and whatnot, you let them know that the Underground is the place to be and have a good time, right? So let's see what we're going to go at today for a matchup. Oh, I've been waiting for this one. Good old Irish car bomb. Now, like I said before, some people have changed it to a double and drop because they're butthurt that it makes Irish people sound like terrorists. I don't know what it is. It's all that cancel everything politically correct, but it's a shot. Get over yourself. Ooh, this is gonna be a good matchup against the Girl Scout cookie. So let me get set up for those 2 things, and we'll come back and we'll get right at it. All right, we are back. We're gonna make these 2 shots, and I'm excited because honestly, these are probably 2 of my favorites in the entire competition. So without further ado, let's get at it. Now, if you remember from the last time, the Girl Scout cookie is it's a very simple drink. I just need this right here, which I forgot to prepare earlier, sorry. All right, I'm all set up, ready to go. And I'm really excited about these because these are probably 2 of my favorites in the whole competition. I was wondering when they were gonna pop up. They're popped up today. Sadly, one of them's gotta go, and it's all up to you. The first one I'm gonna make is a Girl Scout cookie. Now, as you recall, Girl Scout cookie, it's supposed to taste like one of those Thin Mint cookies, I guess. It is a layered shot. I don't do a lot of layered shots because, quite frankly, they're a pain in the rear end. But for this purpose competition, I am going to, once again, attempt to do a layered shot. Now, what was I going to say? You have to remember, and as always, I have a link that you could check up for the weights of different liquors, alcohol, spirits, whatever you want to call it. So you know how to layer. You want the heavier things on the bottom, the lighter things on the top. And then that way the layers will be separated. But also, you can also pour, well, not also, you should also pour them over the back of a spoon, or like this spoon, like for instance, that's what these spirals, if you see these spirals, you can pour it and it's supposed to trickle down and just slightly go in the thing. I've never really had too much luck with that, but you can try it if you want, whatever, it's up to you. Hey, your bar, your show, you do whatever you want. So Girl Scout cookie has 4 things in it. It has your favorite coffee liqueur or Kahlua, whatever, and the proportions really, like my recipe is effed up. Excuse me, my recipe's effed up because it says 1/3 Kahlua, quarter Bailey's and butterscotch, and then so we have 1/2 and 1/3 is, I don't know what that is, and then just this little bit of cream de menthe on top. I think my proportions are actually over 1, so we'll see. I mean, that's like fraction math, how you get quarters and halves together, or thirds. There's probably a way to do it, and I'm sure if I sat down and thought about it, there's a way to do it, but I'm not going to get involved with that today. So I'm just going to do 1/3 of coffee liqueur, and you can just pour that one right in. Is that about a third? A little more, I guess. And now comes the fun part. Next is Irish cream. Now I'm going to pour it out of this little doohickey here because my Irish cream I have in a big giant handle bottle, which I don't want to, there's no way I'm layering in that bottle. There's probably no way I'm layering with this, but we'll see how it goes. So then you want about a quarter of this. Pour it like you're pouring ketchup. Anticipation. See, this is already weird. See, okay, here's the thing. My coffee liqueur is not Kahlua. So I'm sure, and I don't even know, to be honest with you, if I even have Kahlua. I'm sure that changes the gravity of the spirit. So that's why that should have floated on top, but it didn't. It sunk to the bottom. So let's see how this goes. Same amount of butterscotch schnapps. Now I'm blocking the camera. Let's try this again. Again, did not separate. Now after I make this, because I'm not going to waste it, I'm going to make it again. I'm going to see if I have some Kahlua somewhere. I think I do. Actually, you know what? This says half a teaspoon, so I'm just going to do this. Now, that's kind of effed up because that didn't separate the way it was supposed to. Let me see something here. Oh, we're in business. Oh, wait. I do, in my freezer, have some Kahlua, actual Kahlua. And this Kahlua is actually frozen, so I'm going to try this again. That will not be wasted. This is why I don't do layered drinks that often, because it's a royal pain. Now, is that a little thicker? I don't really know, to be honest with you. We shall see. And these pours that I have kind of bite as well. So let me move that off to the side, and then we will compare later. Oh, that works much better. Look at that, just the way it's supposed to be. Just the way I wanted it to work out. Now that's kind of settling to the middle a little bit, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. And then, same just like before, I'm just going to spoon this right over the top. Whoa, shit. Sorry, you can curse on YouTube. These pours, they're not really meant for this, but that's certainly better than my first attempt. But it's still, that creme de menthe should have stayed right on the top, but it didn't. but they're still going to be good. They're still going to be delicious. They're still going to work their way into the competition one way or the other, be it neat or kind of jacked up like that one, the Girl Scout cookie. All right, next up, this is, do I want this one? I guess I do. No, I'm going to use the little one again. Well, that could have been tragic. This is the Irish car bomb, or if you're afraid somebody's going to come to your house, you can call it a double and drop. I'm not worried about it. And this requires three things and then one more thing, if you remember from last time. And yeah, if you want it to be, don't bother layering it. It's just equal parts of Irish whiskey, some more Irish cream. Oh, you know what? I guess it doesn't matter. A third of Irish cream. Traditionally, are you supposed to layer it? You know what? I don't really think so. I don't think it matters, because in the end, it's all going the same place anyway, right? And then you need a glass, which I don't have. So get yourself a beer glass. Ideally, it would be a cold beer glass, but we have freezer issues right now. And some Guinness. Again, ideally, I would use the nitro can, but this is what I have today. And then you would fill your Guinness about halfway or so. And then the fun commences at drinking time. So there's our second one today, with the Guinness and our accompaniment, ready for a good time, the Irish car bomb. All right, guys, we have our two shots, the Girl Scout cookie, layered, albeit rattly, versus the Irish car bomb. We need to see which one of these puppies is going to take the crown. So without further ado, no, with further ado, because if you are here for the first time, this is a great time to be here. We're winding down the shot shootout to see the best old-time classic shot. We got lives, we got competitions, we got taste tests, we got happy hours, we got anything you need to up your bar game and have a good time with your family and friends at your own home bar, at the local bar, at your club, at your pool, at your deck, wherever you hang out with your friends and have cocktails and good times. That's what you can get right here at the Underground. So be sure to subscribe if you're not already. If you are, thanks a lot. Welcome back. Hit that like, share, all those good things. Remember, we got swag. We got limited edition swag for the upcoming 250th anniversary of America. So be sure to check all that stuff out. There's links everywhere. You can find it down in the description, as well as the recipes for this stuff, and have a good time right along with us. Helps us out a lot, and we really, really appreciate it. So without that ado out of the way, let's get to it. Ready? Drink. All right, I'm gonna drink this one first because it's cold. So let me move this out of the way. Bye-bye for now. Move this over here. And if you've never done a depth charge shot, which is basically what these are called, it's very simple. I'll move this out of the way. You take your shot glass. You hold it aloft over your beer glass. You drop the whole thing and you chug it down. So cheers to you guys. Excuse me. That was lovely. I'm not a big Guinness drinker because a lot of times I find it to be just a tad too bitter. But when you put that other stuff in there, it's a milkshake. It's basically a milkshake. I only wish I had a cold glass. I forgot we had some freezer issues, so we had to take all our glasses out of the bar fridge and put food in there. If I had a cold glass, that would have, when I have another one, because will I have another one? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. It will be in a cold glass and it'll be phenomenal. Now, I don't ordinarily recommend having that and then going immediately into this next one. But because it's you guys, I'm going to do it for you. Yeah. I mean, from time to time I like Guinness, I have to say. I'll drink, obviously I'll drink Guinness around the St. Patrick's Day. Whoa, excuse me, pardon me. But yeah, I enjoyed that. I will probably finish that bottle with at least one or two more of those, maybe, or something else. I'll have to see. So let's move our Girl Scout cookie front and center. Now these are going to taste exactly, well, they're not going to taste exactly the same because I use two different coffee liqueurs. I'm going to drink the ratty one. No, I'll drink the good one because the ratty one I'll give to Lisa. I'll just pour it over ice and she'll drink it and she'll love it. So we have coffee liqueur, Irish cream, butterscotch schnapps, and a wee bit of creme de menthe. And it's supposed to taste like a Girl Scout cookie. Now this one is it's kind of layering a little bit. We have, if you can see, we have the green way at the bottom, and then the dark of the Kahlua, and then the butterscotch kind of settled right here in this layer and mixed in with some of the green, so it looks kind of cool. And then right there up top is the Bailey's, or the Irish cream. It's not Bailey's. We don't use Bailey's because it's more expensive. And we're frugal, so we can buy a lot more other things. And a lot of times the no-name brands of things taste better. We did a Irish cream taste test here a long time ago. I'll see if I can find it. If I can find it, I'll put it down below in the description. I leave you a link. You can check it out. But yeah. But anyway, I digress. So cheers to the Girl Scout cookie. Cheers to you guys. I mean, it's good. You don't use a lot of mint, and you don't get a lot of mint. The predominant flavor in that one, I would say, is the Bailey's. Even though there's coffee liqueur in there, and the butterscotch just kind of gives it a rich. The butterscotch gives it richness. The Irish cream gives it creaminess. The coffee liqueur gives it strength, and the creme de menthe gives it freshness. So you have those four things. You have, what did I say? What did I say? I forget what the butterscotch schnapps does. I thought about that for a while. That gives it, I forget what that was. So you got that, creamy, strength, and freshness. Oh, wow. Rewind to what I said the butterscotch did, because that's what it did. But that's good. This is going to be a tough competition. So I really need you guys to help me out and vote to see which is the best classic shot. Technically, is this your shot? Yeah, but whatever, for our purposes, it is. So cheers to you guys. Come back and see us again. Hang out with us. Next time we're right here, the bar's open. Remember, there will always be a seat at the bar saved for you. And until that time,